the rectors. Let's sing the national anthem after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's colony, to serve our father's land with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve without command, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. Thank you so much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we are all welcome to the closing sessions of a 4-day Train the Trainer workshop on entrepreneurship education. The rector, principal officers, permit me to invite one of the participants in person of Alhaji Babulga Ahmad to open with a prayer, sir. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Salatu al-Nabi. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sallallahu alaihi wa Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa ala alihi Ibrahim innaka hamidum majid. Wa ala alihi fi dunya hasanatan wa akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Rahmanir rahim maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Allazina an'amta alaihim ghayril maghdubi alaihim waladdallin. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Salamun alal mursalin. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Alhamdulillah, with this opening prayer, we pray for the Almighty Allah to lead us through. The Rector, Engineer Dr. Shaibu Musa, his team, and the management and other academic head of department here present. So permit me to recall our memory. On Tuesday, we are here to witness the opening sessions of this 4-day training workshop organized by the Directorate of Academic Planning of the Polytechnic, supervised by the Coordinator Entrepreneurship Development Center of the Polytechnic, sponsored by the management of the Federal Polytechnic Bauchi. The training was conducted by the Flying Dove Consult Nigeria Limited, Abuja. Rectors are the participants drawn from various departments of the Polytechnic and units who have grossly enjoyed the training session. Permit me to introduce you the presence of the management staff who came here to assist you in closing this special session, sir. Among whom is your able deputy, who is always by your right to assist you to move the Polytechnic forward, in person of Engineer Dr. Japet Dikoni. The Deputy Rector, you are welcome, sir. The rectors are the Polytechnic librarian who heavily represented you at the opening sessions of this workshop, is here once again today to assist you to close this session very well and fantastic. He is His Highness Mr. Naaman Tayo, the Polytechnic librarian. You are welcome, sir. The Director of Academic Planning of the Polytechnic, Architect Ademu Mohammed Sayo. Director of Fiscal Planning Unit of the Polytechnic, Architect Ademu Mohammed Sayo. Because we have so many directors, and permit me to say the other directors. The physical planning and academic planning are all planning to plan the Polytechnic website. The host of this workshop, Director of Academic Planning of the Polytechnic, Engineer Dr. Samuel Smith. So you're welcome. The Dean School of Engineering, Technology of the Polytechnic and HOD Agri and Bioenvironmental Technology Department, Engineer Johanna D. Ali. So you are welcome. We have the Dean School of Environmental Technology and HOD Architectural Technology Department, Architect Sunusi Waziri-Gumo. So you are welcome. The Dean School of Agricultural Technology and HOD Agricultural Technology Department, Mr. Sule Ademu. Sir, you are welcome. We have today in our midst the Dean School of Science and Technology and HOD Computer Science Department, Alhaji Muhammad Sani Usman. Sir, you are welcome. The Dean School of General Studies, Alhaji Muhammad Salisu Chumo. Sir, you are welcome. And HOD Pre-ND Department. My head of department, the head of Mass Communication Department, Hassan Alhaji Hassan. I think he has the highest number of participants. I can see 3 as well, including me, 4, plus the student on IT or would be journalists here present. We are many here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to introduce you the HOD Quantity Surveying Department, Mr. Richard Kola Pale. Sir, you are welcome. We have Engineer Titus Ketkuka, HOD Civil Engineering Department. Sir, you are welcome. In our midst today is the host HOD. When I say host HOD, the hospitality, the directors are the flying dove copy from the department. Maybe they have gone by the advice of the Hospitality and Tourism Management Department. As you can see, the participants dress neatly and they come up in a colorful way. That is one of the advice by the HOD Hospitality and Tourism Management of the Polytechnic. Permit me to introduce to you Mr. Simon Lekasa. You are welcome. Representative of HOD Accountancy, Mr. Daniel Ekomu. Sir, you are welcome. The head of Science Laboratory Technology Department, in person of Abdullahi Adamu. Sir, you are welcome. We have the representative of HOD FST here present, Mr. O'Hara Enes. Sir, you are welcome. Huh? Oh, substantive HOD FST. Sorry, sir. Congratulations. Let me use this occasion to congratulate you, and I promise you next bulletin your name will be published. The representative of HOD Electrical Technology Department, Engineer Mailadam Maijama, and he's one of the not participants. Permit me to inform you that he's now one of the coordinators at the Technical and Vocational Education Center, that is Northeast region of our UNESCO Center. Ladan, you are welcome. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the National Vice President, ASU, is here today to graciously witness this closing session. He is the host of this workshop, Doctor of Malaysia, the Malaysian doctor. the Malaysian doctor, is there today with us, who will lead the team of participants to give them to introduce themselves one after another, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, the PRO, Director, and the Principal Officers of the Polytechnic. On behalf of EDC, these are my team members. We work as a team at EDC. I've introduced one, person of Malam Duse. This is another one, Mr. Vincent Taking. One is unavoidably absent. So we give the mic to all the participants to introduce themselves very quickly, their names, their department, and so on. Thank you.
LDY Abubakar is my name, from HTM department, into the pastry and baking skill.
Abubakar Siddiq Alu, ICTMI's website development.
I am Olifade Sunday Olafemi, Mass Com department. I take video coverage.
Sule Godwin Matthew, from Department of Mass Communication. I'm in charge of the film editing.
Brian Ahmad Yusuf, Electrical Electronic Department, Computer Assembly, Maintenance and Repairs.
I'm Margaret I. Epe, Federal Polytechnic Staff School, in charge of beat making.
William Sanichuar, Hospitality and Tourism Management.
Ebenedi Ibrahim Yakub is my name, from Building Technology Department. I facilitate painting and decoration.
I'm Idi Ladan Kim, from Civil Engineering Department, taking carpentry and joinery.
I'm Hassan Abubakar, Computer Science Department, Website Development.
I am Bello Mohammed Gwagwada, Hospitality, Leisure and Tourism Management Department. Thank you.
Eba Matthias is my name, Photography, from Masscom Department.
Demola Solomon Oyebode, from Mechanical Engineering Department. I take Automotive Electricity.
My name is Joseph Hassan Pinkis. I am Civil Engineering Technology Department. I'm attending woodwork workshop.
I am Usman Aibu from Mechanical Engineering Department. I'm taking volume of application.
I am Tanko Waziri, Mechanical Department. I teach refrigeration and condition technology.
I am Asoba Sylvester from OGM, Photographics.
I'm Dr. CFA Manke from Computer Science Department. I take desktop publishing.
I'm Ife Cecilia from OTM Department. I take keyboarding skills.
I'm Joseph El Malagasy from Agricultural and Environmental Engineering. I take irrigation farming.
I'm Dr. Borio Doris E.A. from Science Laboratory Technology Department, in charge of soap and pomade making.
I am Yunus Hashim Kwala from Mechanical Engineering Department. I take gas and electrical work.
I'm Sani Hussein Nuhu, Agriculture Department. I take animal pattern. I'm Abdul K. Abdullahi from Library. I take binding from Picture and Publishing.
I am Abdullahi Mohammed from Agri Technology. I take poultry production.
I'm Zachary Chris Martinger from Computer Science Department. Take database administration.
I'm Abubakar Yusuf from Electrical Electronics Department. I take radio and television repairs.
I'm Marwa Suleiman from Agri Technology Department. I take Machining Technology.
Thank you so much, Director. These are the participants from the Federal Polytechnic Bauchi. Permit me quickly to introduce to you the man who drilled our staff, who take them through, who trained them alongside his team. He is no other person than Mr. Daniel Ochi, the team leader, Flying Dove Consult, and registrar of the consultants. He is assisted by Mr. Adetola Segbasan, also who has taken almost his time to see that our staff has gained the adequate knowledge in entrepreneurship education. Permit me to introduce to you Mr. Sunday Sanusi, also one of the consultants of today's workshop. Finally, in the consultant team is Mr. Hafiz Adeglebe from Flying Dove Consult. We have Yusuf Haruna, Aldo Ibrahim, and Dimas, Sule Dimas, also who assisted in this workshop up to this time around. Finally, Mohammed Rabi Wada, Public Relations Officer as my field for today's workshop. I will lead the session as the master of the ceremony. Thank you so much, sir. The rector, sir, other principal officers, management staff of the Polytechnic, distinguished participants, permit me to invite the Director of Academic Planning of the institution, Dr. Samuel Sule, for the welcome address. Thank you, sir.
Director, sir, Deputy Rector, the Polytechnic Librarian, all other protocols observed, including the Flying Dove Consult. It is time to sigh a sigh of relief. After a very long time planning for this workshop, as I said at the opening ceremony, we started planning for this workshop, I think way back August last year. For one reason or the other, we couldn't. We had been shifting and postponing. But we thank God that today we are seeing the closing ceremony. The importance of this workshop cannot be overemphasized. Having known the deficiencies in this country and in our training syllabus, and the requirement that the NBTE has imposed on the Polytechnic. Apart from that, having gone through this training, you will discover that it is not just for us to train the trainers and train the students. It is also important for us as individuals. And I can't say it whether you were not told that the best way to be effective in training others in this field is that you yourself must be an entrepreneur. So it is a very important workshop. And because of this importance, the management placed an emphasis on it, and we worked towards this, the success of this workshop assiduously. We made several contacts with the consult and did a lot of things. A lot of water flowed under the bridge, and it has come to be. I am sure that having gone through this training, you now can better understand why the government and everybody is talking about entrepreneurship in our institutions. And we are grateful to God that this foundation has been laid, and it is a very good foundation. It is a very wonderful foundation. And many of us who were not up to this time really sure of what entrepreneurship development is all about, I'm sure through this training have come to properly understand the basis, the essence of entrepreneurship. And I want to use this opportunity to once again apologize to the rector for all the inconveniences at the beginning, and even now because of his tight schedules, because of some of the disappointment we have faced. But I also want to use this opportunity to seriously appreciate the resource persons. For the few times I managed to come around, I was really impressed by the expertise of these resource persons and how they were able to carry along the participants. They took the students or the participants through this. You see the zeal, you see the fire in their bones. They want to push these things and make us entrepreneurs themselves. I mean ourselves. So I want to appreciate them, and I want to appreciate also the investment they made into this. It is because of this investment that you can see us seated colorfully today. I think this is one of the best consultants we have seen in this area so far. So lastly, yesterday when I was around, I heard how Mr. Ochi was giving statistics of how many are the percentage of participants that forget what they learned during the workshop 24 hours after, a week after, and so on and so forth. The statistic is amazing, that after 24 hours you have 25% forgetting what they had learned in the workshop. I want to challenge you that you don't need to be part of that 25%. I want to challenge you that you don't need to be part of 50% after a week. I think that was after 1 month. After 1 month, up to 50% forget what they learned. Please, this investment has been made so that you will profit the Polytechnic. Any business, we have been told this entrepreneurship is about business. It's about business. So the Polytechnic has invested into this business, and it will be wise for the Polytechnic to make profit. And the only way the Polytechnic can make profit is by you impacting this knowledge on others. Is by you developing your attitude towards teaching these courses, the students that you have under you. Please, want to plead with you that you don't forget all that you have learned during this period. Please try to put them into practice so that we will be happy that we made this investment. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, the Director of Academic Planning of the Polytechnic, Engineer Dr. Sam Olsune, for the welcome address. The Rector, sir, Principal Officers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to invite the Registrar of the Flying Dove Consult to inform the management about the success he recorded during this workshop. The Registrar, sir. Thank you.
the registrar, sir, and the rector, sir, and the deputy rector, please, I seek your permission to allow me to stand on the existing protocol so that we can continue. Let me start by appreciating the rector, the deputy rector, and the principal officers for the opportunity given to our organization to come and facilitate this training. Like the director of academic planning has said, this workshop, the planning started much earlier than now, since last year. Also, in our place, we also started planning, and that's why we recorded the success we have had so far. Director, sir, permit me to let you know that this is one of the best training facilitation we have conducted in the last 3 years. I say so because of the level of understanding and apprehension of the participants. They were so high. In fact, I even forgot that they were actually lecturers, because when we go to class for facilitation, we regard that they are students. But at the end of the day, they prove to us that they are not just students, they are not just lecturers, they are people who are willing and ready to learn. Please, a round of applause for them. As soon as we arrived, we started the training on Tuesday morning. We covered 9 modules on various aspects of entrepreneurship. Apart from the module delivery, we also had case studies, and what we call case studies in training. We brought out some issues on entrepreneurship case studies and asked the participants to look at these case studies, make their observations, their opinions, and their inputs, which they did excellently, very well. As the academic planning of director of academic planning mentioned, we discovered that there was this report, statistics conducted, that 25% of participants in training forgot what they have been taught. 24 hours after the training. When we had that report about 5 years ago, we said, no, what is the problem? We discovered that most training and workshop are actually theoretical based. We said, no, in Flying Dove, our own is not just going to be, it's going to be 40% theory, 40% practical, 20% case studies. That was why I'm very confident that in the next 10 years, because of the practical nature of our training, most of these participants will not forget any of the things we have taught them. To assure ourselves that happened, we use practical experience, for example, to illustrate what it takes to survive in an entrepreneurial world. We use ordinary game like football that everybody is aware of. Ask them. We took them to the field. After the playing of football, we come back. They analyze this football in relation with entrepreneurship and business practice. And it was very highly interactive. Apart from all that, we also had film show. We allowed them to watch some video clips and tell us what they learned. I was so amazed that some of them even taught me lesson from the film. In addition to that also, we conducted what we call an entrepreneurship assessment test. We had 86 objective questions. We asked all of them to please ensure that they write these tests. Director, sir, if you come, it's like they are conducting an exam for, maybe semester exam for students. All of them were very busy. We gave them 30 minutes To my greatest amazement, before 30 minutes, most of them, about 60% of them has finished. And we assessed them from the reports they provide. We wanted to know their entrepreneur readiness. How ready are they as entrepreneur teachers? How ready are they even to impart the knowledge to students? We gave them that test. And after that, the rector and the deputy rector, sir, permit me to just tell you what I've seen. In our own rating, if you score anything below 60, we'll say that you are poor. It's a poor performance. And we'll move you to the largest room in this world. The largest room in this universe is the room for improvement. You can never have a limit for improving. So anybody who scored below 60, you know, in ordinary examination and assessment, 60 is a good. But for us, we say 60 is fair, is poor. To my greatest amazement, none of the participants scored less than 60. Two of the participants, scored between 60 and 69, which fell under our rating as being fair entrepreneurs. 10 out of the participants, out of the 25 participants that took the test, 10 of them had between 70 and 79%, making them average entrepreneurs. 12 of them scoring between 80 and 89. 12 of them were rated as being good with their entrepreneurial readiness. Rector and the deputy rector and all principal officers, we had one distinguished participant. Only one person was rated as being excellent, because this person got between 90 to 100. In all, 100% of the participants were rated fair, scored between 60 and above. Please can we clap for them? With this little test assessment,